everybody. Live here on CASDA. My name is Lisa. I am the Domestic Abuse Program Coordinator and also certified yoga and meditation teacher. So I'm here this morning a little bit early. Normally we're at 11, but today I had to begin a little bit early because of a conflict. But I just want to say that today we're going to work on a meditation. And I wouldn't say work, I guess isn't the correct word, but we're going to do a guided meditation this morning and just a little bit of gentle movement to begin. I want to talk about visualization for just a couple of minutes before we get started because everybody's different and some people can really visualize colors and pictures and images in their mind, and other people might struggle with that a little bit. So just remember, however you do it, however it works for you is the right way for you. There's no right or wrong, and there's no competition or judgment when it comes to yoga or meditation, and that means on yourself. When you're in a classroom, I will talk about that with, what the person next to you can do versus what you can do. It's not about that. Yoga is about self acceptance and self regulation. So, in today's session, it's called crystal gazing, and crystals are becoming very well known images of healing and also using in your own life, like, keeping a crystal in your pocket or something that you can hang on to in times of stress or anxiety. Um, so today's meditation will provide a path to healing power within and reminds you of your own support to whatever higher power you call upon, if you call upon one. So um, just remember, when you're doing these practices, to be kind to yourself. And if your mind wanders off, which generally it will, and that's okay, just gently guide it back. Guide it back to my voice or your breath, whatever you're using as that anchor to keep yourself in this present moment. And this is a practice. So that's why it's called a practice. And each time you do it, hopefully you get a little bit more in tuned with your present moment and with yourself. Maybe get out of your head a little bit and into the body. So let's begin by just rolling our shoulders up, back, and down. And just finding a place to sit or lie down, whichever you prefer. Actually, let's start sitting. We're going to move the neck a little bit. That might be difficult lying down. But after we do some movement, you can certainly do that. We'll start by sitting and having both feet on the earth. So legs uncrossed. Sit up nice and tall so you have a long spine and the crown of your head is reaching up for the divine. Okay, your feet are connected to the earth. And only if it feels comfortable for you, I'd like you to just begin by orientating yourself in the room that you're in, which simply means just look around. Look around the room that you're sitting in, or maybe you're sitting in your car, or maybe you're outside, wherever you are. Just notice. Notice what you're seeing. Shapes, colors, dullness, brightness, texture. Just take in all that's around you with your sight. And then bringing your head back to center and taking your elbows, doing that part that we talk about grounding. Take your elbows with opposite hands and just draw your arms into your body. Just hanging onto your elbows. And then just slowly, let's just kind of go up our arms, give ourselves a little squeeze, a little gentle touch, a little love. We're all lacking human touch this last year with COVID. Just give yourself that same love that you would give someone else that you care about. Put a smile on your face. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, you can release your hands into your lap. And if it feels good to you or comfortable to you, I just ask you to allow your eyes to close. If that doesn't feel okay, that's all right. You can keep your eyes open. You can softly gaze at an object in front of you. We're just going to take a moment to center ourselves. So, kind of getting out of the busy monkey mind head and coming into our bodies. So, now there's no way to completely clear the mind. You may get to that point if you've been meditating for many years, or if you are a monk in a monastery, you may be able to clear your mind. But for the average person, our mind is always creating. So what these practices teach us is just to unattach from the thoughts, unattach from the emotions that come in, unattach from the worry, the anxiety, and just notice them and let them go by. And when they come back, notice and let them go by again. So let's just begin a relaxation technique just before we start some movement. And let's just scan, starting at the top of our head. Begin to scan down your face, through your jaw and your neck, your shoulders and your arms, your torso, your back. And just notice any areas of tension or discomfort, maybe just some tightness. And scan through the low back and your buttocks, your pelvis and your legs, all the way down to your ankles, your feet and your toes. And just notice areas that might feel loose and relaxed, as well as areas that might feel some tension or some pain. If you notice those areas that might feel tight, where that needs some more space, send your breath directly into that area. If you can visualize that in your mind, you can certainly try to do that. Now, taking a nice deep breath from the bottom of your lungs so your belly is rising out. Inhaling through your nose and then exhaling through your nose, drawing the navel toward the spine. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling, the belly rises. Exhaling, the belly falls. One more time. Inhale, soft belly. Exhale, soft. And then if your eyes are closed, you can keep them closed or you can open them, whatever feels best. We're all going to take a nice deep breath together. And then as you exhale, just tip your chin down to your chest. And just feel a nice stretch along the back of your neck and through your shoulders. And inhale and sweep your chin over to your left shoulder. Exhale your right ear to your right shoulder. And take your left shoulder and roll it up, back and down. So we're making some more space for that left side of the neck, maybe through the shoulder. And let's just take 3 or 4 deep breaths here. Really allowing that breath to roll up and down the spine, maybe roll into that left side of the neck. Give that area some more space, some comfort. And then on your next exhalation, we'll bring your chin back down to your chest. And just take a moment to check in and notice anything you might notice from the right side to the left. And then we're going to inhale and sweep our chin over to our right shoulder. Exhale your left ear to your left shoulder. Roll your right shoulder up, back, and down. And let's take 3 deep breaths here. And on your next exhalation, let's sweep our chin all the way back down to our chest. Inhale, bring your head up to center. We're going to bring our arms out to our sides, just like a T. Our palms are facing the sky. And we're just going to turn our wrist so our hands are rolling. Like I'm going to move my arm. Your hand is rolling each direction. Just like you're opening up a door handle. We're going to do that on both sides. And then with your palms facing up, take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, let's just bring our arms into what's called cactus in yoga. Holding your arms here, opening up your chest. Let's take a nice deep inhale. Exhaling, drawing the navel toward the spine. And then let's inhale and bring our arms straight up. Then let's exhale and drop your left arm down, right arm up and over into a side angle. Still keeping this chest open. So you're not bent over here. You're back here, so you've got a nice expanded chest. Take one more inhale. Exhaling fully, and then inhale, bring that left arm back up. Reach up to the center, lifting your ribs off of your waist. And exhale over to the right. Same thing, nice open expansion in the chest, in the shoulder, reaching the fingertips toward the sky, creating some space on that left side of the body. And then inhale back up to center, and then exhale, release your arms down to your sides, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Take a nice deep inhale at center. And then as you exhale, let's just turn over to our left. And we're going to look over our left shoulder. Nice, bright, wide eyes. Allow the breath to kind of roll up and down your spine while you're in this twist. This is a spinal twist. And then on your next inhalation, we're going to come back to center. Exhale completely, drawing the navel toward the spine. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, turning towards your right. So whenever you're twisting, the head is the last thing that's going to turn in the twist. You don't want to hurt the cervical spine or hurt your neck. So now you're looking behind that right shoulder with bright, wide eyes. Nice, tall spine with your crown reaching up to the sky. And then on your next inhalation, coming back to center, remembering your head is the last thing that turns. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. So in yoga, we always want to move the spine in 6 different directions, okay? So we're going to do 2 more directions, and then we're going to begin the meditation. So we're going to inhale our arms up, open up your legs. Even if you're in a chair or standing, you can stand with your feet about hip width apart, or a little wider if you're in the chair. So we're going to inhale, reach our fingertips up to the sky, and then we're going to exhale, which was called a swan dive. So we have a flat back, and then we're going to round our spine and come all the way down to the floor, wherever you can reach, and wherever you are is where you are. So let's take 3 deep breaths here. And as you exhale, let's exhale through that open mouth, a cleansing breath. So an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Do 2 more of those. And then slowly inhale, rolling up. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And just still seated in your chair. I'm going to do a little cat and cow. So seated cat and cow looks like this. Our hands are placed on our lap, palms facing down. We inhale and we kind of open up the chest. We tip our chin towards the sky with a soft throat, soft face. Take a nice deep inhale. Then as you exhale, curl your tailbone under, tuck your chin into your chest, and draw your navel towards your spine as your shoulders come forward into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. So do 3 more of those in each direction. And then we'll all meet back with that neutral spine, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. And then I just like you to find a comfortable place. So you can either stay in your chair, that feels best to you, or you can lie down. It's completely up to you and what you're comfortable with. But let's just begin by allowing the eyes to close if it's comfortable for you. If not, you can have that soft gaze at an object in front of you. And let's just begin by releasing some of the muscles in the body. So we're going to start with flexing our feet and our calves and our legs and really holding the tension in all those large muscle groups. Kind of flexing and holding until you feel that little shake in your muscles. Just keep holding. And go ahead and release. And when you release, just allow the muscles to kind of turn to jello or a puddle. We're just asking and giving the muscles permission to relax. Now I want you to squeeze your glutes and squeeze your abs and feel how strong your core is. And hold that tension. And then release. Now make fists with your hands. Tighten up your biceps and your triceps and your deltoids. All the muscles in your arms. Really squeeze your shoulders and your pecs. Feel how strong you are. Keep holding. And then release. Let everything turn to jello. Let your fingers open up. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And then scrunch up your face. Wiggle your nose, wrinkle your forehead, blow your cheeks out. Notice all the intricate muscles that we hold and have in our faces. And then release. And when you release, relax your jaw. Allow your tongue to lay on the bottom of your mouth. Allow the inner corners of your eyes to relax backward. Allow the outer corners of your eyes to be wide. Allow the center of your eyes to relax as if they were hollow. You have nothing to do and nowhere to be. You're exactly where you should be in this moment. Let your scalp relax, your hair, your ears. Now, as you're sitting down or lying down and relaxing, allow yourself to focus inside to your breathing. As you inhale and exhale, let there be an open end to each breath, a pause to let yourself just be. As the quiet seeps in, know that all of you is slowing down and relaxing. Any thoughts that come in are permitted to pass on by without being analyzed or attended. Just let them roll by like that train through your mind. Now, in your mind's eye, I'd like you to ask for a gift. As you look down at your hands, you find in your hands cradled a crystal. This crystal is emerald green, brilliant, and it represents a beautiful healing that is available to you. As you hold this crystal in your hand, feel the crystal growing warmer. As you begin to match this vibration and exchange the energy, the power within the green healing crystal is radiating out into all of your body, into your hands, up through your arms, into your shoulders, your neck, and your head. It is also running down through your chest, your solar plexus around your navel, your stomach, your pelvic area, and through both thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet. As this warmth expands into each body part, you relax deeper and deeper until you are comfortably comfortable and completely safe. As you gaze with your inner eye, you easily journey into the crystal, finding yourself inside of it. All around you are the facets of this stone reflecting this brilliant, soft green light. You see yourself reflected in the mirrors on all sides, and your body is permeated with this healing green light. It's like being underwater in a clear green pond. Shafts of light energy are gently bombarding you. As you shift your gaze to see through the crystal walls, you can see giant hands gently holding your crystal with you inside of it. You accept this and trust these hands to be loving and gentle and caressing. They only wish for you your highest and best good. allow yourself just to rest comfortably in this healing sanctuary. You feel completely safe. This relaxing cradling is something you've always yearned for. There is unconditional love flowing into your being, and you are just being in this moment. At this time, if you wish, you can affirm to yourself, I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. I let go of anything no longer serving me. I belong here in this peace. This is my sacred space. I honor and cherish my being in this moment. Allow the facets of green crystal light to embody you, to envelop you and wrap around you with this healing light. Knowing that you can come back to this place at any time. Allow yourself to experience this green healing light for the next few moments. If your mind has wandered off, gently guide it back to the green light, to your breath, to my voice. Take a few more moments to embody the green, to be in this moment, to envelop yourself in this healing light. Now begin to gently allow yourself to return to a better physical world, one in which is slightly veiled with a green tinge of relaxation and expansion. Know that you are healed and that you can go about this day sharing this feeling with all that you touch and come in contact with. When you feel ready, you can begin to bring some movement into your body, possibly gently wiggling fingers and toes. When you feel ready to allow your eyes to open and bring in the colors and the textures and the shapes and the space around you. Know that all is well. Take a nice deep breath. Bringing your hands into the heart space. I'm going to quote one of my favorite poets, Nayyirah Waheed, one of my favorite poems. And I said to my body softly, I want to be your friend. It took a long breath and replied, I have been waiting for this my whole life. I wish you the best Friday ever. Peace to you all. Namaste. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next week.